Aloha, Sylvan Bell coming to you live from Honolulu, Oahu, January 2nd, 2017, 5 o'clock in the afternoon. Perfect day to talk about sales. And you know, one of the things that I want to let you in on as a huge secret is the questions that you ask, the stories that you tell, and the way that you interact with your coaches really tells a lot about where you're at. And one of the most common questions that I get is, you know, salespeople will tell me, how can you predict where I'm at by just me telling you a couple of things? And see, the thing is I've done the job that I have long enough to pick up the patterns, and it's really important for you to pay attention to the patterns that you have, how you're closing, how you're not closing, how you're interacting, the objections that you get, because it reveals where you're at in your life. And you know, one of the ways that you can tell is if you have a good sales trainer, if you have a good coach, if you have a good mentor, if they're able to pick up on these patterns pretty easily. Now, it doesn't mean that they're not good if they don't see them, and it doesn't mean they're not good if they don't reveal the information to you. But if you get a little bit weirded out because, you know, you meet with a sales trainer and you ask a couple of questions, they go, hey, you know what, you probably have a difficulty with this type of buyer, or you're probably struggling in this aspect of your sales. It's like sitting down with a doctor who's been in the business for a long time. You know, they can usually go like, okay, I'm gonna diagnose this because of this, this, and this. The same thing happens. And so, you know, a lot of times salespeople will try to hide in a room and pretend like they know everything. And you know, even entrepreneurs will do this, or business owners, when I go in and coach them, is they try to hide behind excuses and they try to make it seem like they're better than what they are. But their questions, their comments, their stories really truly reveal exactly where they're at. Okay. Now, the reason I bring this up is if you have a mentor, if you have a coach, if you have somebody you're working with and you're paying them, it makes a lot more sense to just do the right thing and tell them what you're struggling with instead of making them drag it out of you. Because, you know, there's been times where I work with people and it's like it's taken an entire day for them, instead of them saying, here's what I'm struggling with, here's what I got a problem with, it's like we play the cat and mouse game. And I know they're playing the cat and mouse game. They know they're playing the cat and mouse game. And you know, early on in my career, I didn't call it out, and now I do. I'm like, look, let's just say what it is. Let's break the china in the china shop. Let's both be the bull. Tell me what's going on, okay? But if you're working with somebody and you're not telling them what your struggle is, they already know. But a lot of times people are scared to come out and say outright, hey, I know what you're having a problem with, or sometimes they're waiting for you to bring it to the point. I'm just really impatient, okay? So a way that you could tell is if you're with a good coach is if they can pretty much pinpoint the information that's going on. Now, this isn't 100% exact science, so if they can't, I'm not knocking them, but a good coach or mentor can tell exactly where you're at from your questions, your comments, and even the stories that you tell and the problems that you're having, all right? So it's easier to let them know, here's what I'm struggling with, instead of wasting a whole bunch of time, energy, and effort of trying to beat around the bush and then not getting to the point. Cool? All right. So now, if you could do a small favor for me, in the box down below, leave a comment, question, or story. That would be fantastic. To the right or to the left, there's a subscribe button. You know what you got to do. You got to subscribe. And then last of all, you can send it out to all your friends via StumbleUpon, Facebook, Twitter, Google+. Why not even LinkedIn? Sylvan Bell. We'll see you soon. Thanks for watching. Aloha.